Good morning, everybody. This is Toucan Dragon, and welcome back to Digimon Rearise. I know it's a little late into the season, but I want to give my thoughts on how the battle park is currently. So this will be a mid-season analysis. I will also be posting a video about the battle park post-ancient plugins, as well as Magnadramon and Lilithmon's performance. If everything goes well, I should be able to post that video right after this one, and if not, you might see it later on today or tomorrow. So, let's get into it. As you can see, right now in trending, we still have Omegamon, Granquagamon, and Alphamon as our big three. I feel like it's going to stay that way until we get another big Digimon release. Omegamon is going to be in the top for a good while. Maybe not in the top 1 spot, but he'll be up there at least for the next few seasons until we get a better attacker. Granquagamon, I think, will probably stay in the spot until we get another Digimon that can provide the whole team a good defensive buff. Maybe when Dukemon/Gallantmon releases, we might see Granquagamon drop from the top list. For Alphamon, I feel like he's in the same boat as Omegamon. He isn't as strong as an attacker as Omegamon, but he does have more bulk, his skill lock ability, and he isn't as strong as an attacker as Omegamon, but he does have more bulk, he has a skill lock ability, and he can buff himself as he attacks, while also nullifying stun effects that target Omegamon and himself, such as, again, stun, paralysis, any kind of stun effect. But once we get a better attacker, and we see Omegamon fall, Alphamon will probably surely follow him. Now for Lilithmon and Magnadramon, I'm gonna skip all fours for now. I pulled for these two. I'll talk about them more in the next video. All I'm gonna say is Lilithmon is slightly underwhelming, but I still like her and she has potential. Not right now, since right now we're seeing more of a power stat increase than tech. Right now power is more in the meta than tech. Tech is slowly kind of dwindling down. And Lilithmon's tech, so she's not doing too good, but I like her sub-skill being able to skill lock, and I feel like she's in the number 4 spot because people just got her, they're testing her out, and probably because of her sub-skill. Now her sub-skill will probably be better if you get her to skill level 10 because of that low skill cooldown, but I feel like probably next season we might see a decrease in Lilithmon in the ranking, at least slightly, if not maybe down to double digits, but that's what I think. Now for Magnadramon, she's a really good healer. I like her a lot. I have her as well. That's probably why she's here. I don't remember where Ragilmon stood. I think Ragilmon was the same number 6 as she was, which makes sense how she knocked off Ragilmon from her small pedestal, because her supportive skill and her healing affects everybody, not just specific Digimon. And Magnadramon has that decrease enemy attack by 30% in her passive as soon as she hits the field, which kind of counteracts Ulforce a little bit. Ulforce, he's still dropping down, and he's going to continue dropping down. And if you're running him, my suggestion is, if you have other Digimon that can support your power team, like Omegamon and Alphamon, go with that. Kind of move away with Ulforce for a little bit, because yes, his passive is pretty good on attacking as soon as the battle begins, but we're seeing more of a rise of Digimon that can decrease enemies' tech and increase allies' tech damage resistant, which we see here for Magnadramon, who decreases all enemies' tech by 30%. So before you attack with the Ulforce, his tech's already down by 30. So yeah, he's still good. Like, Ulforce is good. But as of right now, we're seeing more rise of power than tech. Now the only tech unit I believe that's still pretty good is Gaomon. Just because if he crits, he does 3 times more damage. And I still see him out in the battle park, and whenever he does attack, he hits hard. But yeah, I think of all the tech Digimon we have right now, Gaomon's more worth it. Lilithmon just because of her sub-skill. So, Galmon is a more worth tech unit, I believe, but as All Force falls, Galmon's gonna fall too, unless we might see a switch. Galmon might switch with All Force, but I don't think so. I think All Force and Galmon are gonna fall together because, again, power is increasing while tech is decreasing. And if you're running a full crit team with Omegamon, Galmon could benefit from that too. So what you'll have Omegamon with Boltmon, putting Galmon in there because Galmon will benefit from Boltmon's crit as well. But moving on with Raigulmon and Wargrawmon, they kind of fall in together because of how much they benefit Brave Digimon. Raigulmon with her passive, increased crit of Brave allies, and that evade for all Brave Digimon, as well as Growlmon's passive, increase Brave allies max HP. So they kind of go hand in hand. While Growlmon, if you finished that New Year's event with Wargrawmon, you have both of his, well, you have all of his plugins, which his speed is pretty high. I think at 72. So that'll increase your speed and being able to, I guess, get your first hit in with Omegamon faster. But other than that, Raigulmon, outside of a Brave team, Raigulmon doesn't really do much compared to Magnadramon, where you could put her in any team and she'll benefit it. So Raigulmon, she's more Brave team oriented, which would see her drop a little bit because with Magnadramon, people are able to run more variety of teams. So Magnadramon will probably stay up there, Raigulmon and Wargrawmon will probably drop together a little bit more because we've seen a decrease of Brave teams. But if you didn't pull for Magnadramon and Lilithmon, and you do have Omegamon and Raigulmon, I would say still run that team. I have a team with Lilithmon and Magnadramon. Every so often, I still do run my old team, which does feature Raigulmon and Wargrawmon, and that team does still pretty good. Because even though Lilithmon can ignore evasion and damage limit, she won't hit as hard. So that team is still pretty good. If you don't have the new Digimon, keep running this team. You can still get high up there. For Manuromon, we're seeing a decrease in her because, again, tech is decreasing, tech's going down. Her passive is really good, but she's too much of a glass cannon, and again, it's no longer a speed game. Now, it's a defensive game. You don't want to try to outspeed your opponent, you want to try to outlive your opponent. Ophanimon is going down. I still like Ophanimon just because of her passive, but we have other support Digimon here like Magnadramon and Raigulmon, and not a lot of people did pull for Ophanimon, so we're going to see her keep going down most likely. And for Lilithmon, her passive increased tech of deft allies by 50%, and most deft allies are speed oriented, and we're seeing a decrease in both tech and speed, so she's gonna keep going down. Wargreymon STQ, he's pretty good. Most for decreased enemies tech by 15%. Again, we're seeing Digimon who could counteract tech. So this is why All Force is gonna keep dropping. Galmon will probably keep dropping too. And his ability here too, his main skill, increase all allies tech damage resistant by 20%. So yeah, rip tech. Tech is going down, at least for a while, until we get a new strong tech Digimon, but right now it's gonna go down. And now we're going to a little shitmon over here. Omegamon's Bane, I guess you could say. I feel like it's gonna keep going up in the ranks because of his abilities and his passive skill. Now, he doesn't do much damage. He does crap damage, pun intended. But his passive skill decreases enemy targets' power by 20%, which helps a lot in this meta right now. On top of that, his main skill decreases 3 enemy targets' counter rate by 30%, which is useful. And to add on to that, he decreases all enemy targets' crit by 20%. So he's basically you throw shit at Omegamon and Omegamon will do less damage. I feel like that's the logic, what's going on here. And it wouldn't surprise me if Next season, he shows up in the single digits. Middle Garurumon Black, he went up, but he might go up slightly, but I feel like he might stay in this area. He's mostly here just for his passive skill, decrease all enemies crit by 30%. But yeah, it shows he's going down a little bit in this season, and he went up a little bit last season. It sounds about right. He might just be tug and pull for a while, or just slowly going down. Not a lot of people pull for him because he's not really that good. The only thing good about him is his passive. Now Grand Kuagumon. I'm sorry. Grand Kumon. He's still pretty good. I never got him. I probably should have back in the day, but now it's kind of too late. But if you have him skill level 10, he's pretty good for any team just because of his main skill and sub skill. Main skill, increase all allies tech damage resistant by 30%. Sub skill, increase all allies power damage resistant by 30%. You know, so that's still pretty good. And his passive, increase all allies block rate by 30. It's nice. He still has a place up here. But we're seeing him going down because we're seeing other Digimon. Hanjo, Momimon, they're pretty much the same Digimon. Hanjo slightly better. And then after that, after these guys, we're just gonna go down to just random Digimon people are gonna have just to fill up spots, or people are testing stuff out. Slayerdramon, he went up, but I think we're gonna see him go down because of his passive increased crit rate of calm allies. And the only calm ally you want to use this with is Ulforce, but we're seeing him drop down, so he'll drop down too. Examon, I like Examon in general as a Digimon. He's one of my favorite ones. I just don't like how they did his stats in this game. Well, for this one at least. He's okay, but I still wouldn't use my skill stones on him. And after that, again, just have filler Digimon. And I just find this funny. Where is it? This Lilithmon. I don't know if there's something going on with Lilithmon and where was it? Biomon? But I just find it funny how they're kind of up here. But yeah, everything else here is just filler. Now I want to hear from you guys. What Digimon are you running currently in your Battleport team? And do you think this piece of crap right here will take over the world? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please click on that like button. And if you haven't, you should subscribe because we're going to start doing a lot of nerdy things on this channel. So make sure you also hit that bell icon so you can be notified when we post new videos. This has been Toucan Dragon, and if I can, you can too. Bye guys.